Hi everyone, welcome. I am Kia and I'm here with Sarah and Max, and we're going to be taking you, and you're going to take yourself through a 60 minutes restoration practice. So let's just begin in your meditation seat. And before I forget, get yourself like a pillow. We have bolsters, but you can get yourself a pillow, like any pillow that you have in your house, a blanket, and blocks. And if you don't have blocks, do books or just get creative. We'll figure it out. We'll be okay. So go ahead, take your comfortable seat. You can sit on your blocks. You can come into hero's pose and close your eyes. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Breathe in, out, in, out, 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 and continue to breathe with no control, almost like with no restriction. And let your breath be your vitality through this full practice. Bring your attention to your breath. Come to your child's pose. You will bring your big toes together, open your knees apart, and lower all the way down onto your mat. Stretch each one of your fingertips onto the floor. Press your shoulder blades into your body. Like pull them back onto center line. Downward facing dog. Yeah, and restoration makes me think of recreation. When I recreate, I create, and I also recreate. Pedal out one knee and the other. One knee and then the other. And feel that. You create one knee, create the other knee. Bring your big toes together. Set your eyes onto your big toes. Lift your right leg up, all the way up. Kick your heels straight back. And take a look at your 10 fingers, would you? And stretch your fingertips. Press your fingertips and your knuckles down. Straighten your right leg all the way up. Kick your heel back. Bend your right knee, open up your hip. And from the floor, hug in. From the skin to the muscle to the bones to your bones, hug in and restore. Step your right foot to the outside of your right pinky finger. Take active lizard. You can keep your palms down or lower all the way down into your elbows. And then everyone go ahead and like collapse. You collapse and drop your hips. and you see that and feel that, recreate activation. So press your tailbone up onto the ceiling. Press down, pull in, tailbone up. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. Kick your left heel straight back. Bend your left knee open. Press your 5 right toes onto the floor. Draw the outside of your left knee up onto the ceiling and towards the right side of your mat. Everyone, open. Yeah, and restore. Think of, what do I want to let go of in order for me to restore into something different? Restore from what into what? Left foot forward, active lizard. And do the same thing, like collapse, like this. I'm collapsing, and then squeeze in, back to center. Inner thighs roll into my belly, pit of your belly, in and up, and you breathe. Step your right foot forward to the outside of your right pinky finger. Take a ragdoll, wide-legged ragdoll. Soften your knees. Soften your knees, soften your shoulders, your head. You know, and get curious, like really, what do I need to restore, like let go of, in order for me to recreate? Will toe heel your feet back to center. Create a flat back, breathe in, press your fingertips onto the floor or onto your shin bones. Take a high plank. Press your toes and each one of your fingertips onto the floor, and then your knuckles. Lift your palms away from the floor. It's like you're sucking and lifting your palms from the floor. And when you're ready to leave, please recreate the pose for 5 more breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and out. In breath, out breath. Inhale, out breath. Breathe in again, down dog. Right leg lifts, bend your knee, open up your hip. Point your right toes, flex your right toes. You can essentially do whatever you need to restore energy into your and create circles with your knee. Open, feel. Yeah. Active lizard, right side. Soften your elbows a tiny bit. Panetica, like soften your elbows. You can soften. Drop your neck, drop your head like that. Yeah. Down dog, left side, left leg lifts, bend your knee open. Stretch your fingertips, feel the floor. Rotate your left shoulder towards your leg. Take active lizard on the other side and keep breathing. Yeah, I used to think that restoration was only about, like pausing and just like sleeping, pausing, and it's not that that's not what it is, but restoration reminds me of going back to something. And Byron said it, it's like you go back to something that you were born with. Take down dog, and you'll do the other side again. Right foot forward. And if you can come to your elbows, you do that. If you want to use your blocks and put your elbows onto the blocks, that works pretty good. You can get back to something that kind of like got lost in the way. If you're on your elbows, put your palms down. You'll take a down dog and do the other side. And same thing here, it doesn't have to be the same. Use blocks, unused blocks, come to elbows or maybe not. Deep breathing. Downward facing dog. Pedal your feet and move your blocks to the side. And here you recreate. Big toes together, roll forward, high plank, hold high plank. Soften as much as you can, your elbows, your knees. You don't want to compress or injure yourself or feel anything painful here. Lift the front of your pelvis forward, pull the pit of your belly in and up. Lower chaturanga. Upward facing, breathe in. Squeeze your legs, press your palms down and keep breathing. Downward facing. Top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Bow forward, breathe out. All the way up, breathe in. All the way down, breathe out. Lengthen, breathe. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. On empty, feet to your hands. Lift halfway up, breathe in. Bow forward, breathe out. All the way up, breathe in. From your feet to the hips, your fingertips, look up, bow forward. Lengthen, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. And really, we're right here with you, like fully. Whenever you're practicing and taking this class, we're here, we see you, we'll feel you. Top of your mat. Lengthen halfway. Bow forward. All the way up, reach. All the way down, empty. Half lift. High to low. Up dog. Down dog. Press your hands, feet into the floor. Pull your outer shins in. Roll your shoulder blades into your spine. Hop to the top of your mat. Half lift. Bow forward. All the way up, reach. Bow forward. Half lift, lengthen. Chaturanga. Upward facing, breathe in. Downward facing, breathe out. Right leg lifts, bend your right knee, open up your hip. Flex your 5 right toes onto your knee. Draw your right knee to your nose. Squeeze in. You're in a car plank. Yeah, into your nose, everyone. And right knee to the outside of your right tricep. Lift the outside of your right knee like up into the ceiling, Maxi, like all the way. Yep, and then take it back into your nose. Do the outside of your left tricep. Lift it up, back to your nose. Step the right foot forward, drop your left knee down, low lunge. Fingertips all the way up and back, like Sarah and Max just did. Ground the 4 corners of your right foot onto the floor. Stretch your 5 right toes down. Pull the arch of your right foot, like the inner arch of your right foot, up onto your inner thigh. Keep reaching up and back. And the restoration is happening right here. Moment to moment to moment to moment. You have the opportunity to create and recreate. When you're like, okay, this is it. This is all that I got. You can create and recreate. Deepest inhalation. Pull in, reach back. Take your hands to the floor, chaturanga. Upward facing, breathe in. Downward facing, breathe out. Your left leg lifts. Bend your left knee, open up your hip. Soften your elbows. Yeah, soften your elbows. Left knee to your nose. You will squeeze in. Outside of your left tricep and up onto the ceiling like that. You're really opening your hip. Do you feel that? And then do the other side. Squeeze in and up. Like squeeze down and lift in and up. Knee to your nose. Hug in, hug in. Step through low lunge, right knee down. And we say this in Baptiste all the time. From the skin to your muscle to your bones, hug in. Only you can do that. And only you can discover that and restore to that sensation. If you haven't felt that in so many months or like through the whole program, create it. Like from the outside, what's out here, you pull into who you are right here. Right here. Scoop your tailbone, lift the front edge of your pelvis in and up. Take one, like go 1 inch back. Maxi, yeah, breathe in. And you go chaturanga. Up dog, breathe. Down dog, empty. Big toes together. Hop to top, wide-legged chair pose. 10 toes to 12 o'clock. Stretch your toes on the mat. See your toes. Create space in between each one of your toes. And sink. And your outer hips Draw the outer hips, like the outside of your hips, towards the back wall. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Keep breathing. Sink 1 inch lower. Look up. Lift your side body up onto your fingertips. One more inhale. Bow forward, exhale. You can open your feet even more, and we're gonna take active malasana, and this one you're gonna hold. So same thing here. It's like I collapse all the way down, or I lift up. So it's like you collapse, like I collapse all the way here. Press my feet down and I lift up. From the four corners of your feet, pull your arches up onto your inner thighs and be here. Set your eyes and create a louder breath. When you're ready to give up, recreate. Elbows onto your knees, knees onto your elbows, pit of your belly in and up. Forward fold. 10 toes to 12. You can take yogi toe lock, or you can take gorilla asana. Where in your life can you recreate? Can you restore? Like a new way of being? Take a chair pose, breathe in. Bow forward, breathe out. Halfway lift, breathe in. Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right foot forward, high crescent lunge, breathe in. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward. Left side. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. You know, some days I wonder, I'm on my mat, and I'm like, what if I restart my practice right here? If I'm in default, if I was in default, what if I just restart right here? Top of your mat, you'll take another beat, chair pose, breathe in. Bow forward, breathe out. Half lift, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, out. Right side, high crescent, reach up, breathe in. High to low. Upward facing. Downward facing. Left side, whenever you're ready, go. Reach, breathe, look. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Knowing that no matter how lost you feel, no matter how much pain you're feeling, how much anger you're feeling, how much frustration you're feeling, there's always an opportunity for you to restore and recreate. Top of your mat. Halfway lift, Bow forward. Chair pose, breathe in. Bow forward, breathe out. Halfway lift, breathe in. High to low plank, breathe out. Upward facing. Downward facing. Right side high crescent, reach up. Low plank. Upward facing. Downward facing, left side, reach up. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing, empty. Ha, ha. Lift your right leg up. Draw your right knee to your nose, hug in. Right knee to the outside of your right tricep and like up onto your shoulder like that. And then into the outside of your left tricep. Hug it in. Flex your right toes in. Draw your right quad into your chest. Up onto full in triangle, okay? Open, open. Keep your right hand down, left hand up and back. From your right hand, create. From your foundation, from what you had, from getting present right here, create. Use your body to create. And from the skin to the muscle to the bone, hug in. Don't change your legs. Put your left hand down. Hold that for a second. Yeah. Three-legged dog, right leg back. Bend your right knee, open up your hip. You'll flip dog. Flip your dog open. Yeah, or just stay right there into the three-legged bend open. Press your three limbs into the floor. Pull your outer shins into center. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Stay there for 3. 2. Flip back over, right knee to your nose, hug in. Step right foot forward, low lunge. Yeah, and here, just keep your hands by your hips like that. And focus on drawing your hips forward. Rotate your outer right hip into the floor. You can give yourself an assist there. And yeah, just keep your hands down. Pull your shoulder blades back and breathe. Open your heart. Pull your inner thighs onto your belly. Keep breathing. Bend your left knee, reach for your left foot or your left toes with your left hand. With your right hand, you'll take Yoga Mudra, which is pointer to thumb, and reach all the way up and back. Look up. Look up to your fingers. Keep pressing your right foot onto the floor. Keep pressing your toes onto the floor. Keep looking up and back. Hands down, pyramid pose. Straighten your left leg up and back. You can do a wide-legged pyramid pose, that's fine. You can use your blocks or done. Four corners of your feet down. Pull the outer shins in. Draw your hips away from your abdomen, everyone. Like press your hips back, your tailbone back, and lengthen into a flat back. twist and triangle, open. Left hand down, right hand up. Press your feet, draw your hips back. Like hips away from my abdomen as much as I can. Open twist. Yeah, no, doesn't matter how valid you're thinking, relax like that, relax and keep twisting. Take your eyes to your right toes and take half moon on the right side. Use your block. Put your block like 5 or 6 inches in front of your toes, and then you open into half moon. Press down, reach up. From the floor, from foundation. Press down, lift up. Press down, lift up. Bring power onto every cell of your body, every muscle, every bone that you have. You don't need to know the name. Just, you can see. Bring energy into your body. Squeeze in, keep reaching up. Chapasana. Bend your knee, reach your foot. Do what you need to do with your right hand. Look up. Open belly, open chest, open. Bow forward, top of your mat. Yogi toe lock, ragdoll, gorilla asana, any forward fold of your choice. You can restore self-love to a new intention, to a new beginning, like a new sense of purpose, or maybe a different type of relationship with yourself or the person that you have in your life. Reach all the way up, breathe in. All the way down, breathe out. Halfway lift, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Left leg lifts. Knee to your nose, squeeze in. Like pull it in, really pull it in. Left knee to the outside of your left tricep. Yeah. Left side of your right tricep, no rush. Like if you're doing a capata or anything, do that, that's fine. And then you'll do full in triangle. Flex your feet. Flex your toes. Squeeze your legs. Reach up and back. You can be as open as you allow yourself to be here. Put your hand down again. Hold your legs. Right hand, left hand down. Left leg back, open, three-legged, flip dog, or stay right there. And as Max just did, if you need to lower your hips and then recreate, like bring your feet and your hands closer, you do that if you're into the flip dog. Or as Sarah is doing, soften your joints, open, press the outside of your knee up onto the ceiling. Flip back over, left knee to your nose, hug it in, step the foot forward, low lunge. Keep your hands by your hips. And walk your foot as far forward as you can, so you open your right hip, like the muscles that are on your inner right hip, and you can feel that actually. So it's like the same thing. I collapse like this, I can collapse, or I don't collapse. Square my hips, palms down. Keep opening, draw your shoulder blades back. Bend your right knee, reach for your right foot. Yoga mudra on your left hand. Pointer to thumb. Look up into your fingers. It's really easier to relax than to like struggle and fight. You don't need to fight your restoration. And it can be painful, and that's okay. But right now you have the space to be fully open. That's okay. Pyramid pose, hands down, straighten the right leg. Create a flat back, and then you twist. Keep the right hand down, open up. Open twist. Four corners of your right foot and your left foot onto the floor. Back foot too. The outer edge of your back foot down, draw it down. Your pinky left toe into the floor. Pull the outer shins in, twist open. Twist open. Half moon on the left side. From foundation, pressed from your hands and your feet, you press and lift up. Rotate your inner thigh, your left inner thigh, pull it back onto your lower belly. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Peel your chest open up into the ceiling. Shavasana. Yeah, and then it's like essentially the same thing. You're rotating your lower leg, like an inner rotation of your lower leg. And then rotate your belly, rotate your chest, rotate your eyes, rotate your mindset, like a different mindset. If you want to restore, that's very much required. Bow forward. Forward fold of your choice. Maybe it's like a restoration, like a moving away from being in control all the time. Letting go of control. Letting go of being afraid of not knowing. Letting go of being afraid of not being good enough. Like so many fears that we have. Now that I'm thinking about, like so many fears. I'm so afraid all the time. You could let go of that. All the way up, reach. Eagle on the right leg over, right arm under. Pull your legs in towards each other. So like squeeze your legs in. Lift the front edge of your pelvis up. Stand the leg raise right side. Reach for your right knee, for the outside of your right pinky toe. That's usually my go-to. Or you can create yogi toe lock into your right big toe. Kick your right heel forward. Yeah, and actually for a moment, draw your right knee into your chest. That's fine. Like if we were doing a standing lizard like that, kick your heel forward and draw your knee into your chest. Now open to the side. Recreate your drishti. Leg back to center. Kick back, airplane pose. Soften your left knee. You can soften, that's okay. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Open half moon. You can create a yoga mudra here and set your eyes right there. Please soften your left knee. Press the left foot onto the floor. Soften your knee and come onto warrior two. Slowly, like warrior two. Yep. You'll reach back, peaceful warrior. Look up and back. Pause. Press your feet into the floor. The back foot, the front foot. Use your legs. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Look up and back. Like long side body. Restore your physical body to then restore your mindset. Side angle pose. If you have a block, use a block. Put it on the inside or outside of your foot. Whatever serves you, please do. Lift the front of your pelvis up. Lift the front edge of your pelvis up. Rotate your left knee towards your left pinky toe. Like open, open. Open as much as you can. Left knee to my left pinky toe. I keep reaching up. And then bind. Half. Press your feet. Squeeze your legs. Let your femur bones come back onto your hips. Like suck your femur bones onto your hips, onto your belly. Keep the bind for 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the leg, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Fingertips up. Feet down onto the floor. You have strong legs, powerful legs. Restore from the ground onto core, onto your eyes. Reach up and back. Yeah, listen here. Press your feet. Draw your outer shins in. And keep reaching up and back like a 360 view. So you're like reaching up and back. Up and back. Up and back. It's almost as if you could go into wheel from here, like that. All the way up and back. And then side facing wide-legged forward fold. Drop down. From your foot, the front foot with your two hands, and come onto a vinyasa, chaturanga. Dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Empty. Big toes together. Hop to the top of your mat. Flat back, breathe in. Bow forward, breathe out. All the way up, reach. Eagle, left side. Left leg over, left arm under. Set your eyes. Pull your shoulder blades back, open. Extend leg raise, left side. Choose your variation. It doesn't have to be the same. Your knee, pinky, big toe. And if you reach for your foot, do like a lizard when you're like standing like that. So draw your knee into your chest. Kick your heel forward. Right fingertips up. Open to the side. Create and recreate. Kick your leg forward, sway your leg back, airplane pose. Yeah, very good. Soften, just soften and then pull in. From soften and you pull in, open up half moon. Left hand down, right hand up. Take yoga mudra. High. Soften your right knee as much as you can. With control, come onto warrior two. Reach back, peaceful, breathe in. Pause. Pause and peaceful. Four corners of your right foot down. Draw your right knee all the way forward into your right pinky toe, like that. Draw forward, reach up and back all the way. Side angle pose. Put your hand on the block, put your hand on the floor. press your back foot down. Pull the back outer shin in, your front outer shin in. Take that prana onto your inner thighs. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Pull the pit of your belly in and up and reach. Bind for 5. Half or full bind. 4. 3. 2. 1. Triangle pose, straighten. Switch the block, do the tallest set-in if you need to. And look for a 360 view. So press your feet, reach your left hand up and back. And you're twisting, peeling your heart open, your layers open, whatever is there for you to give up, to let open. You know, it doesn't have to be pretty. You can just be with that and know that it's there. Whatever it is, you just know that it's there, like we did on week 1. And then we just relax. You know, the good thing about relaxing is that sometimes you just have to relax. That's the action. It's just take in, I'm going to take in what it's here. Side facing wide-legged forward fold. Drop your head. Drop your head. And downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up, bend your knee, open up your hip. Take your right ankle to the outside of your left wrist and your right knee to the to like behind your right wrist. So it's like knee to ankle, ankle to knee. And put your block. You can put your block under your right glute if you need to, or don't, that's okay. But essentially, don't collapse. This is way easier for me if I collapse. And you'll get your pillow and put it all the way forward. If you have it, I'll get it. Oh, okay. And you'll just put it all the way forward and bow down. Deep breathing. And then whenever you're ready to fight it, relax. Whenever you're ready to fight your pose and fight your soften and relax. Restore to relaxation, you know. Switch. Down dog. Right leg lift, bend your knee open first if you want, and then do the other side. Yeah, and just be mindful, like left ankle to the outside of your left wrist, left knee behind my other wrist. And collapse and activate. Do the block under your glutes if you need it, and bow forward. Right leg all the way forward. And here, if you need to sit on the blanket, do that just to give your hips like something, and bring your big toes together and your heels together like in a butterfly pose. You'll keep your bolster. You can put it just like this, right on top of your feet. Keep the four corners of your feet together and bow forward all the way down. Yeah, and if you need to do something with your blocks, you can do like a bridge, like Max is doing, to bring the floor closer to your chest and bow forward. And to bring in more ease and restoration in general, what's something you can let go of? It can be a thought, or it can be a habit, a relationship. Control, maybe. Controlling, trying to control everything in your life. The invitation is for you to get curious, just get curious and wonder, what's here for me to let go of? Restore from what into what? Restore back into your vitality. Slowly, you're gonna move everything to the side, and you'll make your way into your final pose. If you need to take a spinal twist, you can do that. Or if you want to take Shavasana with Supta Baddha Konasana legs, you do that too. And you can use your blanket to cover your body. Imagine your body is so heavy and the floor is soft. And let every bone, each one of your bones, just let it rest onto that surface that it's soft. Just like us, like this community, you know, you're soft, you're there, you're supported. And if there's any physical pain or frustration or fear, you know, any rock, anger, blaming others, feeling guilty, missing people, not accepting what it is here, you're safe to let go of that and relax. Afraid of what's about to happen. You let go of that. I don't know what's going to happen. You let go of that. I feel lonely. You let go of that. You can't let go of that. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Roll onto your right side. Lift up onto your meditation seat. And as Byron always says, create a seat. You know, just create a seat. It's powerful. and it's intentional and relaxed. Bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. We are so grateful and so humble and so honored to be part of your journey. And know that we see you, we hear you, we feel you. And this is one of my favorite phrases of all times. We're in this together, everyone. Whatever it is, we're in this together. Let's Om. Inhale. Bow to your heart. Namaste.